Hi everyone, let's go over my bullish and bearish Elliott Wave scenarios on Bitcoin. Starting with the micro bullish scenario where we're looking at a finished zigzag ABC for now continuation to the upside to at least take this high over here at 28.6k. In this scenario, you can see that the wave C most common target area has been very nicely respected between the 1 and the 1.236 taken from the high to the low of A to the high of wave B. Now en route to the upside, important resistance is this box over here between 27.4 and 27.6k, including this volume profile. So over here, a volume profile of this range. You can see that now we are against the value area low. It's important to break this, move to the upside where we then have the point of control, including the target box. So maybe hitting that point of control, rejecting, retesting the value area low and continuation could be on the cards, where then 27.9k, the value area high, is definitely a level of interest. But going that high, I'd personally be looking to take the 28.6k high and look for 29.1 to 29.4k. If we then zoom in to this structure over here, as we want to see bullish structures on the lower time frames, then the only real structure at the moment getting us there is going to be a double 1-2. So you have a 1-2-1-2 continuation in a bigger wave 3. Now the probabilities were not that high, or still are not that great for this particular scenario, because wave 1 over here, the second wave 1, lower degree wave 1's in white and 2 in white. The lower degree wave 1 is longer in price than the higher degree wave 1, and the lower degree wave 2 is longer in time than the lower degree wave 2, which is not what you want to see, lowering the probabilities of a double 1-2 scenario. So still, the fact, we bounced over here from the lows to the upside, but I'm still not very confident in a double 1-2 scenario, where also you then want to see a very big wave 3 to the upside, right? You want to see a big impulsive move, stuff like this. And at the moment, it's like we're grinding to the upside, ranging here. So we definitely want to see big continuation to the upside and also continuation through this resistance area over here. Now, if we then zoom out once more, then over here you can see the bearish scenario where we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive structure, but in a regular impulsive structure, you're not allowed to have overlap between the low of 1 and the high of 4, which is the case at the moment. So that lowers the probabilities of this particular scenario. I mean, with this low, so with this low we have overlap. With the low over here, we are literally just missing out by a few dollars, but still not really what you want to see, lowering the probabilities of this particular scenario. However, the count can still be correct if we're then looking for diagonals. Now, wave 3, however, is longer than wave 1 on the chart, meaning that we have to start thinking about expanding diagonals, not contracting ones, which are rare diagonals. So yeah, definitely for the bearish scenario, some more information is required, some more action on the chart. But if we go to the bearish scenario more locally, then over here, we are not yet out of the WXY area of interest for the high of a wave Y. And this is important as well, because that double 1-2 scenario, take it with a grain of salt, still not looking that great. You really want to see a big push, and we are still inside wave Y target area. WX and eventually a wave Y to the upside. The most common target area is between the 1 and the 1.236, and another target is still the 1.618, which is inside that target box. So you definitely want these targets, these areas, to be broken. If price does move to the downside, then an area of interest for support is 26.8k to 26.9k. If we look at the CVD divergences, then we had some bullish CVD divergences over here. And that is important. Reason being that I mentioned that my levels of interest are the daily and the naked point of control when price was ranging over here throughout the weekend. Price moved to the upside, hit the naked point of control, and then it's all about observing the reaction. Well, first of all, price over here closed the candle above the naked point of control and then moved down. But then we saw the bullish CVD divergences over here as well. So this is over here going towards the point of control. This candle closes above that naked point of control, and this is the retest. And you can see higher low in price, but look on yellow, lower low on the CVD. So moving up above the naked point of control, moving down, but with bullish CVD divergences is a good sign of continuation to the upside, where now we are then looking for that blue target box to be hit. We are very, very close to this high as well over here, which is sitting at 27.3k. So I expect that one to be taken in continuation to at least reach some proper resistance and then take it from there. So if we then look at the probabilities of the different scenarios, then currently on the micro, meaning between the ABC and that 5-wave structure to the downside here as an impulse, probabilities are higher now, of course, that wave C is in and you're going to be looking for a move towards the upside, even though that more locally, a bullish scenario in a double 1-2 over here does not look that great yet, and that is why locally I also wrote neutral. So I'm gonna observe the reaction at each stage of this move towards the upside to see where the probabilities lie more locally, if this is a double 1-2 over here or if we are still in like some corrective structure. But at the moment on the micro, between this scenario and the bearish impulsive scenario, the probabilities are on the side of this being the low of a wave C and looking for continuation to the upside. We are almost at resistance, so make sure you trade safe. If price can manage to get through this resistance, then it could be interesting to look for higher prices to come. I hope this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the most recent educational video I've made about the best trading indicator you can use in my opinion. And for now, thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.